On trio.
Stop. Why are you build fighting? I know almost everyone does this, including pros, so you're probably thinking, what in the world is this guy on about? Because a change of mechanics and aim which are used in a game, right? So it must be useful. Okay, fair enough, but think about this for me. When you play like a solo cash scope and you're running around and then you pull up on someone and you go to fight them, do you think you use a playstyle remotely similar to the playstyle you use in build fights? No, definitely not. If you were to use a playstyle remotely similar to the playstyle in build fights that you do in an actual tournament, then 99% of the time you're probably going to die or run out of mats. It's just incredibly inefficient. Now, using that information, wouldn't it be the obvious good decision to stop playing build fights if your goal is to actually place in tournaments? Yep, that's right. Why play build fights and practice your mechanics and aim in a certain way that you won't even use in game, when you can just use other means to practice, such as realistic 1v1s or literally just solo arena that are like closer to the actual playstyle you're going to use in a tournament? Now, you could do build fights and like maybe practice a more box fighty playstyle, but obviously a lot of people are going to find that cringe if you ask or try to do that. So yeah, I'm just trying to say you need to make all your practice more tuned to the goal of placing a tournament, so doing stuff that is going to replicate the playstyle you use in a tournament the most. Wait, but Vujcich, I use build fights to practice my builds, edits, and aim which are in tournaments. Do you not think you can do the exact same thing in 1v1 realistics or arena? Now, you might be thinking, but you do less edits and less builds in arena and 1v1 realistics, which is true, but hear me out. I actually think probably doing 100 edits in like stressful situations in 1v1 realistics or arena, for example, is going to be way more beneficial and actually make you better at those edits than if you were to do the same edits for like 500 times in build fights. This is because obviously when you're practicing the builds and edits in stressful situations that are similar to a tournament, you obviously get used to doing it in a tournament more than you would if you were to do it in like build fights, which are just too relaxed and like unrealistic. Now, just a quick disclaimer, obviously like you can build fight here and then, it's not gonna kill you, but I'm just saying you guys need to just make sure most of your practice is not build fights, and build fights is actually probably a rare thing you do. Like, just swap it out with 1v1 realistics against good players that challenge you, or just solo arena. Solo arena is actually pretty good. Like I said before, like it's a lot of pressure and people actually try really hard, so you actually do mimic the playstyle you would play in a tournament if you were to come against someone.